on the camera. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. That's more like it. Good morning. Thank you for joining my live today. You're highly appreciated and you are so welcomed. So I have most of the things ready, as an out and ready for juice to save time. I'm just going to prepare my bean bag. If you're regular here on my life, you know I always get the bean bag prepped. I have my compost bag here because here in Manchester, UK, we recycle, so you have to put your bean appropriately. So this is our bean for the juicing session. It makes it easier. And we are nearly good to go. Our first ingredients, I think I should get my apron as well so I don't soil my house coat. So it's let's see, it's 8:15 a.m. in the morning here in Manchester, UK. Let me know where you're joining me from and tell me what time it is you're watching. I love to know. So yeah, I think I have my apron over my house coat now. I'm good to go. I have a long list of things to do today. It's a bank holiday here, or what some call public holiday, so there's no work. I forgot to put the phone on do not disturb, so I'll be getting all the bunk of messages coming in. Anyway, we'll get on with it. Bear with me. I know, just when I said it, it won't stop. So over the weekend, it was quite busy, and I have a long list of things I have to catch up on. And one good way to start my morning is to get into my body all natural nutrients. Yes, and I am a very fuzzy eater, and over the last few years, I've come to realize one way I can get the right nutrient to start a great day with is juicing. Juicing fresh fruits and vegetables. Yep. And I have adopted it, and it has truly worked for me. As a woman over 50, yeah, when all the changes are happening, one good way to stay in control of all the brain fog and all everything that is adding and subtracting is getting in the best nutrients. And juicing fresh fruits and vegetables help me stay in charge. So tell me, thank you for joining me. Tell me, do you juice? Are you a juice potential, a juice beginner, or a professional juicer? I wouldn't say I'm a professional juicer, but I have become very well adapted. And I will say an experienced juicer. Yes, I am an experienced juicer. And this morning, I have decided to boost my blood flow with none other than beetroot. So we are making beetroot juice. Let me tell you, I went to the shop like 5 days ago and I saw this. See, I still have the receipt attached. I saw this beautiful beets. Look, the leaves were so fresh when I got them. I bought it, but like I said, this last past week has been all over the place for me. I've had to change schedule quite a bit of times, and I completely forgot that I had this beautiful fresh beetroot juice in my fridge. I'm glad it even lasted, especially the leaves. So yeah, the beet is absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with it. Still nice and fresh. Everything is intact. I got it from a farm shop. So with the farm shop, you get everything intact as opposed to getting it from a supermarket, because at the supermarket we lose the stems, we lose the leaves, because apparently the leaves goes packaged and sold separately, and beetroot leaves are quite expensive. So when I saw it, I grabbed it. I thought I was going to get the best of it, but we'll see what we'll do as we juice. We'll try and salvage as much as we can and juice it with our beetroot juice. So there's nothing wrong with the roots, and you can see the stem is still nice and fresh. So that's our VIP of the day, beetroots and its leaf. And we'll be adding a few others which I'm going to be showing you. I got my garden scent leaf. If you've been following me as well, you know that the last 3 years I've been growing. My husband is the one who does the hard job. And I do the eating, harvesting and eating. So yeah, we've grown beet mint, fresh mint at our back garden, and it's done so well, especially this year. Even though it migrated, it's coming out really fresh. I think I've been very hard on it. Like, I attacked it, and I think I need to give it probably another 2 weeks to freshen up. But I forgot to buy fresh mint when I went to the shops yesterday. So I decided, so you notice, I decided to go try plucking some. So you notice there are tinier ones, the baby ones. A lot of it is the baby ones. But fresh mint will add that extra flavor we need to make it even more enjoyable. It's loaded with a lot of health benefits, digestive health benefits, reduces bloating, help to keep things going, because when the digestive system is happy, every part of the body is happy. So you could see they are the baby ones today. So I think I need to give it a good 2 weeks or 3 weeks break to come up, to grow a bit more and mature. But I don't want them to die away. We've had a blast of sunny weather, which we are absolutely enjoying. And so I've had to water it intermittently because I noticed the leaves are beginning to have spots of yellow. Anyway, yeah, so we have the fresh mint. The smell of it is so nice and refreshing this morning here in the kitchen as I'm touching it. So yes, we need to do quite a bit of washing, which is part of juicing. I'll grab my ginger. I can't forget ginger. So fresh ginger we have today in the building. I'm just getting it out of bag. I won't be using all of it. I think I'll be using this. Maybe I might add a bit more. Yeah, I love strong and spicy. So let's get started. We are starting up with, let's see how we can chop some part of this. So I need to bring in my chopping board. Get ginger out of the way, and the knife. Just trying to grab a knife here. Yeah. So let's see what we can do with the beets. I love to store the stem, but today I think I'm blending everything. Sometimes I save the stem. If I'm making stews, like Nigerian stew or jollof rice, I tend to add it because it adds an extra color to it. And of course, the nutrient that will come from it. So let's see. To wash, just destem that. And we'll need to scrub. Remember, the beet is a great stainer. Yeah, your nails, your hands, utensils. I think I should have covered this chopping board because I'm going to have stains on them that will take a long time to get off. It's a natural dye, so some use it to dye clothes as well. So yeah. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to like this video, share to those you think will benefit, and I'm sure everyone will benefit. Everyone would love to juice. I think the challenge is the time. But like I always say, our bodies are the most prized treasure we have. So we have to take time to treat it right. When our physical body is well, things will function. Here on this side of the world, you need your physical body to be strong and agile in order to function effectively. So give it the time that it requires and it will serve you appropriately. At least you do your best. So I'll just get on with the chopping and the washing while you watch. Don't forget to like this video, okay? And cheer me up. Yeah, that's the way. Ginger me up by sharing this video. So yeah, let me sort out this vegetable that ended up shying away or beginning to rot because I forgot all about it. Okay, enjoy the sounds of chopping boards. I will salvage what I can. I think I'm going to mix this. I'm going to use the strainer to save the leaves. So let's sort out this. I'm sure when I'm washing them, the rotten ones will just float or fall behind. So one goes to the bin. I'll save this. This goes to the bin. That's good. That's bin. I think half is in the bin. Half of it appears good. Yeah, we'll save that. It looks okay. We'll bin that one. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Bin. Half bin. Half as well. Bin. Unfortunately, I'm unable to save everything. I wish I had the time to juice it on the first day. It was so beautiful. And of course, when you juice it when it's very fresh, you get the best test of the results. But nevertheless, the roots and the stem still looks fabulous. So bean. These ones look fresh. Bean. Good. Bean. Half of it. Okay, I think we sorted that quicker than I imagined. So these ones seem to be okay. Anything when we're washing, we might end up discarding some. But for now, I'm happy. That's the bit we are losing. But that's good. So it's wash time. Let's get the beet and its leaves prepared. I'm just going to move this so you can join me at the washing terminal, the sink. I have my sponge as usual. I sponge everything down. Scrub as hard as I can because I'm not peeling anything. I'm going to juice everything. So see? So be wary of beet. Make sure you protect your clothes, protect your nails. If you have to wear gloves, do so. I don't mind a bit of color to my nails, so I'm happy. But if you have, especially if you have acrylic, then put on some gloves before you handle fresh beets because it's not kidding. It's okay. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment. Look at the water, it's gone pink already. And the thing about beets as well, it will stain your urine. Within 12 hours of consuming beets, you notice the urine when you use the loo. will be nice and pink or bloody, so don't panic. It's beet clearing you out, detoxing in your inside. You might also notice the poop, number 2, also colored within 24 to 48 hours of consuming beets, fresh beets. So don't panic as well. Press your calm button. You're not bleeding out. It is juice doing its job. Beetroot doing its job. There's a bit of soap on the sponge, but I don't mind. It's very liquid, so that's fine. I'll just make sure I rinse to get it all out. That's fine. Yeah, a bit of life has come to the juice, a bit juice now, or beetroot now. I think I will just scrub the ginger at once because it's the same family member, roots, vegetable. So here we have our ginger to ginger us up. Yeah, I'm not peeling, just scrubbing out. Yeah. I have a clean pan here for putting my clean washed off. I might just, oh no, I'll do that later. So yep, all washed and ready for juicing. Let's get the vegetable in. I love to use a strainer to wash my, this is a plastic one, to wash my vegetables, the leaves, because it helps to get rid of anything heavier than the leaves. See, life has come back to the beet leaves, just heating water. So I might do a little bit of scrubbing of stems as well. I'll just use the sink as my base. Maybe use the side, this one, the side sink as my base. Give a bit of scrub to it. Not just washing. The stems is more than particular about, not the leaves. So I'm just washing the stems from the beet roots, giving it a little wipe, not the leaves, just the stems, because I have them all out here. Like I said, sometimes I save it in the freezer and I use it in my Nigerian stew to add color to it. It has the natural coloring instead of adding some artificial coloring. Beetroot stem does it a great job at. If you want anything turned pink, red, or purple, depending on what quantity you put, you get that desired effect. I think I'm going to be juicing all of this together. I'm just trying to find them all. Nearly done. I think I'm done now. So I just have the leaves left. It looks way healthier now than it looked before the wash. So great job. Just let that sit and fill up, and we will get there. Going to be adding some more apple. We've got a bag of this apple and beginning to see a little bit of mark. So sometimes you just get what you get from the shelves. Yeah, that looks like I've done it. I'll just let the water run off it. Then we wash our have a tray here because I need the strainer for washing the mints, fresh mints. Nice and clean. Just grab whatever I've been losing. Now, our fresh mint is going in as well now. From garden, so they have to be extra vigilant. The ones in the shops, they've been plucked, haven't they? And so they've been nicely selected and probably wiped or even washed to strain. So I'll just take my special time to wash these. So I think we found one of the stems. Just getting the water out, then we can clean up this place and get it ready for, but that's the messiness of it. Just make sure hands are washed and cleaned along, so when we get to the next phase we wash everything, and so we'll have only clean things on that side. A pre-recorded video, I would have done all the cleaning and cut off all the dirty bits, but the joy of juicing life is you get to see everything. So when you're making your decision, sorry, a call came through. When you're making your decision to juice or not to, then you know what to expect. But of course, the benefits of juicing outweighs the extra work of entailed in juicing, if you get what I mean. So here we are, clean vegetables ready. I'll just put it away, and let's get our cucumber next, and it's wrapped in cling film to preserve it by the shops. I also make it a habit of scrubbing because I'm not peeling. I want to make sure everything is clean. So this is good to go. There's only a few left now. I think I need to rinse this again because I touched the basin. Yeah, we have to be that particular. Thank you for the like, I appreciate. Keep on watching. I'm throwing in the apple. I just found one of the mint leaves that I forgot. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. I'll use it for my tea later. I've had my warm cup of tea, which is my habit in the morning. First drink is usually warm, so I make some herbal tea. You can find some on my channel if you want to see what I add. And I'm very liberal about what I add to my tea depending on my mood each day. So I've had one. The one I had was more like a fermented because I made it from last night, and then I slept off leaving half cup of it, so I just added warm water or hot water to it, and it was good to go. So our apples are washed as well and ready. We are getting close. And the next thing we have to add is fresh lemon, and I have more than enough at home. We went to the shops, went to Costco and got some massive size one. I've not even started using them. We go through a lot of lemons in our home. Between myself and my husband, we love it in our tea instead of sugar. So yeah, That one is done. Quick and easy. I'll just add it to the basin of fruits. Then we can tidy up, make this place look a bit more decent. Now, remind me in the comment section our 3 keywords for juicing. Yeah, write it before I say it. So, first keyword is hygiene, hand hygiene, equipment, and utensils for juicing. The other one is being mindful, mindfulness. Be mindful of what you're juicing your mixture. As much as you have flexibility, it's important to balance out the fruits and the vegetables to get the best results. Too much of everything might spoil the game. And the final one is, so we've said hygiene, hand hygiene, utensil and equipment hygiene. We've said mindfulness, and the last one, being intentional. Yeah, you'll be intentional in putting in the work. You'll be intentional in picking out your fruits and doing all the combo. You'll be intentional and mindful, the combination of 3 of them, about washing, because you might end up blocking or clogging your sink. So be conscious of hygiene. Very important to get the best results. Be mindful of what you're adding, and be mindful of your environment where you're juicing. Be mindful of the equipment you're using. Mindfulness can also add intentionally knowledge of what you're adding, because or knowledge of what is required with juicing. And of course, be intentional. If I don't protect my sink, I'll end up getting a plumber. And trust me, getting a plumber here in Manchester is very dramatic. Or getting even a handy person, a workman. So you don't want that stress to be added. So make sure you have your sink plug or sink protector or strainer in place. So yeah, that's what's, if I had not put the blocker, it would have all gone into my drain and might end up clogging the drain at some point. So that's very important as well. The little things also matter. But again, I will say the end justifies the means. This will give me a boost of nutrients that I need to function effectively for the day, keep me healthy. So yeah, I think we are winning here. Our body is our most prized treasure. So whatever time we make out to look after it, to rest, to take a break, to eat right, as much as we can. Nobody is perfect. We are all learning. It's good, because if our body is healthy, it will serve us better. I did some cooking yesterday, so my stew splashes are still hanging around, so equally wiping it along. So I think we have a good platform to work with. If you are here, you'll agree with me. So yep, everything seems to be in order right now. Let's get cracking. So next on the agenda, I think I have a clean napkin for drying out, reducing the amount of water. So when I'm juicing as well, part of my intentionality and mindfulness is getting a clean napkin, hand napkin out, just for the purpose of my juicing. That way I know it's clean. Nobody has wiped their hands on it. Yeah, because it's a fresh juice, remember? So you need to watch it. Or like I said, you get the best results. So that's nicely wiped. dry my hands as well. So let's chop. We can now get this to focus here. The camera. Yeah, yeah. See, you can still see patches of the beet stain. It will take a while to. So time to chop our beet. My juice can do it whole, but I want to be kind. My juicer, sorry, can do it as it is whole, but I like to be kind to my juicer to prolong its shelf life. Is it shelf life or productive life? Because it does all the hardest job is done by the juicer, we must confess. Ooh! Now I have to wash that one. It escaped me. Now, as I was talking about the juicer doing the hardest job, I just remembered growing up. Oh my God, when there were no juicers or blenders available. Don't ask me how old I am. Just by sharing this story, this is fine. So we had to use the mortar or the grinding stone. I didn't use the grinding stone. I was in the era of the mortar. And if you have never seen a mortar before, or you don't know what I'm talking about, please Google it. Put African mortar, because I grew up in Africa, in Nigeria to be specific. And trust me, we love to eat Sunday rice. Nevertheless, you have to do the job. And on Saturdays, most of our menu was moi moi. It's made from beans, washed and blended beans. It's usually yummy if you don't know what moi moi is. And we love to eat moi moi, but you will have to do the hard job. And what's the hard job? Of grinding them in the mortar. Oh my God. I don't mind doing the moi moi. Well, I mind. It takes forever to get it, to get it as smooth or powdery. It has fluid, so I won't say powder, but I'll say as smooth as you can do that for 2-3 hours before you're finally, your parent, your mom will look at it and say, oh, well done, then you've passed the exam. I think the hardest bit is the Sunday rice. And in my house, when I was much younger, we do the preparation on Saturday so that in the morning it will be easy to just prepare before going to church. I tell you, Saturday evenings, oh, because you get to grind tomatoes, fresh tomatoes and peppers, and we eat a lot of pepper. What happens? You're so sore because you have the pepper splash on your thighs, and in order not to dirty your clothes, that's the way it worked. So we can't question it. At that time it made sense, but now I'm thinking I could as well just wrap my tie with wrapper. But at that time, clothing and wrappers were extraordinarily valuable, so we have to fold up our wrappers to sit over them so we don't dirty them. So our thighs are exposed, and what happens? You're grinding this thing, and there's no way you will have tomatoes in a mortar. If you know that you won't have a splash, and sometimes the splash will be in the eyes. Other times will be on your thigh, and thereafter, my people, glory be to God. But let me tell you, those stews, they taste heavenly. The blenders will not do those stews justice, because our sweats and our tears were part of the ingredients. Not rolling eyes, that was what was prevalent then. Now it will be something else, but then that's the way life works. Please share with me in the comment section, what memory of your childhood you think about now. You're wondering, oh my God, what happened here? Let's keep it fun, nice. So I like to open up my apple and see what is inside. Sometimes you find stray things crawling, so we don't want any extra protein. If I want that type of protein, I will know where to get it. There's a bit of this that was a bit tender, so I cut it off. Remember being intentional and mindful. Yeah. So this is good to go. Same will happen to this apple. I was going to add some carrots, but I've changed my mind because I'm not doing any more scrubbing and washing. We'll just go with what we have here. That's more than enough. That's my share. I think I'll peel this. Today I feel like peeling. This is one of my childhood skills. We had chopping boards, but they were squared, rectangle, not square. They were rectangle, plump, thicker. Will I say thicker for vegetables, cutting vegetables. But if you were out to do fruits, you don't use a chopping board for fruit growing up. So that's why I'm so used to this. Make sure you choose what is safe for you. I did this most of my childhood, so it's second nature to me, and I know how to keep my fingers. You can see they are all complete. So I'm well practiced. If you grew up in the chopping board era, please be safe. Use your chopping board. I think we are done now. What we need to do is to get the big boy out of it. And today I'm going to be juicing with my Nama J2 slow juicer. I'm in love with that juicer. So the chopping board is done now. We have this and the rest of the green vegetables that is already in the tray. So let's get these are the rest of the ingredients. See, it wasn't that difficult, was it? Let me hear from you in the comment section. So yeah, that's what we are juicing today, and this is the mess. We'll still get one more lot of mess and we'll be done. So let's just get this out here. Do a bit of drying. Make space for the blender or the juicer. So here we go again. My, how can I resist it? Just going to plug the socket. So let's get the rest of the things on. If you're always here, you know what's coming next to set up. I'll just extend this. Yeah, the clicking is happening. The clicking is happening. So my collector jug, and I have my juice jug. And I need to plug the extension I got here. And it's one last thing. The big boy of the juicers, that's the housing while it blends. Let's get that click going. Come on, 1, 2, 3, go. That's it. I hope I can't even see, the reflection is a lot. Okay, I hope you're getting it. So that's what we have here. I'll just wash my hands one more time, then we can get the ingredients into the juicer. Give it a quick wipe, and I am ready. I will go with the beetroot first, so that way by the time I blend the rest of the things, it will wash off the redness, the stain. So let's get it on. I will equally add my lemon and my ginger to ginger me up. The only way I've ever consumed beets is juicing, and that's the first time I actually noticed beets in the shops. When I started juicing, I was making my research and realized that it's one of them, and it's very great for heart health. So, yeah, I will save some of those. I like to put leaves as well, so we know the beet is all ready, but that's fine. Maybe I should have put the leaves down, put the beet over it, then the beet will give it a good grind. Well, we are here. We'll just continue. And one thing I will do, I want to add, I only added a small amount of ginger. That is by my own standard. So I want a bit of flavor, and I'm going to be adding some rainbow pepperoni to add some more spice to kickstart metabolism for the morning. Yeah, one healthy way to kickstart metabolism and get going is spices. But of course, beware if you have any medical concerns. Be mindful. My system is used to, I'm literally just trying to blend it out. What was the other time I checked? Now, I'll just, instead of grating it, I'm just going to let it run. Yes, I do peppers. I love spicy. Okay, let's go. It's time to turn on that juicer. Let's do it together. Ready, steady, juice. Yeah. Now it will be your turn to keep watch. Let's wait. Yeah, it's working. That's the only proof that it's working. How is it going? I left you in charge. Okay, let's see what we've got here. I'm going to open the juicer because I think a few things are standing here. The leaves I put, they are stuck up there. See? They didn't go down enough, so I just have to. I have a plunger to push it in, but I think I just need to add some stuff, new stuff, a new collection. get some weight over it by adding some of the apples. So far, we have about 400 ml of juice produced already. So we'll just give it a bit more time to fill up. So keep watch. Remember, you're in charge. And just start tidying up so we have less work. We're nearly there, so we are going to empty what we have juiced. I'm just going to bring this around. We'll do it together. Let's get that juice pouring. Look at that blood tonic. You will agree with me, that is so healthy. I think we are stuck again, so give it a little hand. I have some more apples here to throw it on it, see if that will give it. Yeah. See, it's moving, so it means it's grinding. It's slow, so it's not coming up as it should. What I'll do is just start adding the cucumber. So, just to give it that weight it needs and fluid. So all my cucumber is in. I'll just rinse out stuff while you keep an eye. Your own share of the job is to watch it. When it's ready, let me know when it's done. While I wash off the trays and the pans I use. I tell you, the juicer does the hardest job and it doesn't complain. So that's good. We still have stuff juicing here. I might end up using the plunger. I'm here. We still have a little bit more to go because they are not the easiest to juice. So let's empty our juice pots. Definitely, after drinking this by night tonight, I will have some nice pinky berries, and by tomorrow evening I think I'll be producing nice colored number two. Yeah, thick red. But that's it, going through, it's gone through your liver, gone through your kidney, of course it went through your digestive system, so that's good health running through you and pushing off everything that is not required. A boost of wellness. I have a clog here now, nothing is moving, so I might just give it a hand with it came with a brush, and it's sharp, not sharp, but a spiky end. See if it's something I can aid. It didn't break, trust me. Because if it's not moving, it means it's clogged. Yeah, there's a bit of clogging, and if you notice here, there's a bit of foam. So I will go into the juicer with a plunger that came with the juicer. Yeah, there's a bit of clog. I can see it even from here. I think it has to do with the stem. Let's see if there's any help. This is the first time I'm having one that is totally adamant. So I might have to kind of disassemble the juicer and see if I can help. Well, with no better way to learn than to do it on camera. So let's see. I hope I don't cause it. I think I should empty the pots. Yeah, it's getting a bit darker now because you have a mixture of cucumber and the red, so it's diluted. So what I might just do is open up this portion, see if I can get. Oh, it is definitely clogged. Yeah, it is clogged. I think most of it is gone through. Let's see if anything works. Yeah, I made it! I made it! You'll be seeing it soon. Oh, am I celebrating too soon? It moved, then stopped. I still have a little bit in there in the pot. See? The murky lot in there just spinning around and around. So I will try again one more time. This is me troubleshooting. So turn off, lift out. Yeah, I got a bit out, but then it plugged again. I pulled something that maybe that's what is causing the plug out. Maybe. Bob the Builder, can we fix it? It moved a bit, whether it's going to. Yeah, but that's emptying, so which is good. Yeah, something is shifting. I'm peeping through that hole. I think we're nearly done. Yeah, you can see the difference now. See? Definitely shifted. I think it's causing a bit of foam there now, so maybe we'll just stop here. The rest of it is out anyway. So let's see if there's anything that will come out here. I don't want foam and more foam. Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with what I got off. So yeah, so that's the chaff. Nice and dry, very dry. That's why it's stuck. Very dry. And this is what we got. A jug of good health. Make food your medicine. Again, I say, make food your medicine. No preservatives, no additives, just pure juice made from fresh fruits and vegetables. What better gift can we give to our body? Can you give to your body than gifting it the fruits, vegetables, all fresh, no additives? That's what our bodies need to stay away from diseases. So it's going to be me and hobby drinking this. I have a glass here and I have my jug here. Yeah, usually store this. If you're storing your fruit, this can last up to 5 days in your fridge. You can freeze it, but if you're freezing it, then you won't use a glass. You have to use a proper container, plastic preferably for freezing, or even little bags, like little poly bags, not them in some unique shape. If you want, I can do a video and show you. Put them up. Growing up as well, we used to have ice creams in little bags, put in the freezer. And this warm summer weather, you can just get out on one of the warm days and enjoy a ice pop or an ice pop. So I'll just stir this to incorporate everything together for a nice collaboration. Give it a good stir. Remember the stain. I hope I don't end up staining my table. I think I will put a cloth underneath while I pour this, because yeah, look at that. Make food your medicine. A jug of wellness juice to boost immunity, detox, healthy heart, healthy digestive health, and just overall wellness. Juice for health. So that is an 800 to the full. I would say 850, and I have just about 380 left here. So we got more than a liter of juice just juicing that. That is ready for me to enjoy. And the beauty of this is, if I decide not to finish it, I can just pop it in the fridge. But most times I'm used to having 1 liter every day, so that shouldn't be a problem, except something else interrupts me. Ooh, hobby will thank me for this. Yeah, beets also gives great vitality and stamina. Yeah, tip for you. It causes blood to flow. Whatever causes blood to flow effectively, of course, will proper oxygenate the cells, making it work effectively, if you get what I mean. So make food your medicine. Do you want to watch the juicer with me? I think because of time and someone has been trying to reach me, I will just stop here. Thank you for joining me. I know, yeah, we'll do proper arranging with pre-video. This is the raw deal, juicing unfiltered. Make food your medicine. Stay blessed and enjoy the rest of your day. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Bye bye.